Have you ever felt fed up by sharing your blog post on your social media accounts? I guess the answer is yes. It's even more tedious when you have too many Facebook pages and groups. And that's not all. You might have Instagram, Twitter, Reddit, VK, OK, and of course other social accounts. Creating a new post is not a big thing. However, sharing the post to all social media is a big thing that people would not like to do. And it's time consuming. So usually what you do is that you create a blog post and then start to share the post on your social media accounts, or you pay someone to do it for you. Very costly, isn't it? What if I told you that there's a plugin out there that can share your post to all your social media accounts? It doesn't matter how many accounts you have. In my experience, I've seen people who have 400 plus Facebook pages, and I'm not talking about the other accounts. Yes, fortunately there is a plugin out there that can work for you forever without getting a monthly salary. If you've not met your FS poster yet, you have wasted a lot of your time so far. Better late than never. Meet FS Poster, the best WordPress auto poster and scheduler plugin. FS Poster gives WordPress bloggers a great opportunity to auto-publish WordPress posts on the most popular social networks automatically. Not only that, it also schedules posts, republishes previously created posts, and so much more. So I guess that you think it must cost a fortune, because even though it does simple sharing, it saves me from doing the same thing over and over again. Maybe you think that you should pay a lot of money per month to use the plugin. Luckily not. You just need $45 to buy the plugin and use it for a lifetime. Not only that, you also get 6 months support and lifetime updates. What are the benefits of the plugin? Save your time by sharing your WordPress posts automatically. Increase links to your site from social networks. More shares will bring more visitors to your site. Keep your social profiles fresh by posting frequently using the schedule module. Core features of FS Poster. Auto post new blog posts. Auto post is a way to post your content to your social media accounts automatically. Most businesses have hundreds of accounts, pages, groups, etc. to be engaged with their readers and customers. That is the reason we need automation, which will allow us to share our posts on those accounts without paying monthly fees and spending any of our valuable time. Sharing your post using FS Poster is extremely simple. After installing and configuring the plugin on your website and adding your accounts to the plugin, you just need to publish your WordPress post. The plugin will do the rest for you. Schedule posts. You always track your social network account and sites, and you know that most of your audience is online for a specific time. However, for some reason, you're not online to share a WordPress post on your accounts to engage with your audience, or you've not prepared any posts to publish now. As a result, we lose the best time to post on social networks. You miss the rush hours of social networks and cannot engage with as many audiences as you can. You can use the FS Poster Scheduler module to plan and schedule your posts at a specific time. Direct Share Panel. The plugin has a direct share panel, which is dedicated to sharing images, links, and custom messages. There are times that you don't want to share a blog post, but you have content that needs to be shared on social media. The plugin allows you to share your content on social media without having a blog. That helps many of our customers because they do not need to have a blog, but they need to share their content on hundreds of accounts, and they don't want to log into their accounts one by one and share the content. Instead, they add their accounts to the plugin once and automate their manual work. Supports all custom post types. Custom post types are the specific type of post types that can be added to your WordPress website. FS Poster supports all custom post types, and you can share all those custom post types on your social network accounts. Posting interval feature. As you know, social networks do not like users who share too many posts one after another. Social networks or your followers might mark your posts as spam, which is a terrible experience for businesses. It's the worst scenario that might happen, but still, if you're posting too often, you'll become a complete nuisance, and they'll be bored seeing your post overcrowding their feed. On the other hand, if you post too infrequently, your audience will forget that you exist. For those reasons, you need to balance your posting frequency. Luckily, FS Poster has a post interval option, which allows you to control your posting frequency. URL shortener services. A URL shortener is a simple tool that takes a long URL and turns it into a short URL. Links sometimes are too long, complicated, or distracting that we might need to shorten or make them simpler. There are many URL shortener services out there. Sharing unpleasant URLs on social media might frighten your followers. That's why the tinyURL and bit.ly URL shortener services are integrated into the plugin. 13+1 social networks integrated. The plugin supports to auto-post on 13 social networks and WordPress-based websites. The plugin is continuously being developed. As a result, new social networks and features are added to the plugin regularly. Supports unlimited accounts. Luckily, there's no limit. You can add unlimited accounts, pages, groups, communities, etc. on each social network. Insights. Dashboard tab allows you to view your post visits, compare social networks or social accounts by link clicks, etc. The chart shows us how many posts have been shared on social networks for the current month. It also shows us how many clicks we've gotten from shared and scheduled posts. We can see daily, monthly, and annual results in the chart. You can also see social networks and accounts comparison by click. Logs. The plugin also has the Logs tab that allows you to view all the records of shared posts on your website. The Logs tab contains information about the hints, likes, comments, and shares about your posts on your account. The Logs tab also contains the links to the shared posts on social networks, your social network profile links, and the shared WordPress post links. Customized post messages. When we share posts on social network accounts, we sometimes want to share some information about our post, not the entire post. The plugin has built-in ready keywords that allow you to share either the most important information about your post or the entire post. You can see and use the ready keywords in the setting tabs of the plugin. Each social network has its own settings and custom messages. Customize your post URL. Let's say we have more than 80 pages and groups on Facebook. When you share the same post on all those pages and groups, Facebook might consider posts as duplicated posts, and you might get a warning by Facebook. By enabling the unique post link option, the ending of each link gets random symbols. As a result, the post becomes unique, and you can share the same post to as many pages or groups as you want. The additional URL parameters option allows you to add ready keywords on your URL parameters. The Share Custom URL instead of WP Post Link option allows you to define and type your custom post URL using specific keywords. You might need it if you want to share a different URL than your post URL. Filter publications by post categories. Sometimes we have a variety of categories that are different from one another on our website. For example, we have a men's clothing category and a women's clothes category. Meanwhile, we have a men's clothes page and a women's clothes page on Facebook, where we share our products on those pages. Naturally, we need to share the post of the men's clothing category on the men's clothing page, and the post of the women's clothing category on the women's clothing page. By activating your account using the condition feature, you'll be able to share your posts respectively. In short, the plugin will share the post automatically on the account that you've filtered. When you create a schedule campaign to share your previously created posts using the schedule module, you can also filter posts by time, post type, category, tags, and specific post ID as well. Bulk schedule action. We know how important the scheduling of our posts to our social network accounts is. Besides the schedule tab in the plugin, you can also use the bulk schedule action to share your previously published posts on your social network accounts. There might be a few special posts that you would like to share, and you don't want to spend so much time sharing the posts one by one. In this case, you can select those specific posts and share them through a click. Calendar view. When we use the FS Poster Schedule module and create a schedule campaign, the plugin allows us to see all scheduled posts in the calendar view. The calendar shows us the schedule date and time, as well as how many times the schedule takes place in a day. Hashtags. If you want to share your categories and tags as social hashtags, simply add the categories and tags keywords to the custom messages. The plugin will share your categories and tags as social hashtags automatically. Proxy support. There are many reasons that we might need to use a proxy for social networks. For example, we might have hundreds of accounts, pages, and groups. Naturally, all requests will go from the same source and we would like to hide it. We would like to hide our IP addresses. It sometimes happens to some people that social networks block their server IP addresses. As you know, in some countries like China, it's not possible to access Facebook, Instagram, and so on, because of company rules. Luckily, the plugin allows you to add a proxy to the plugin so that you can enjoy using the most popular social networks. Supports emojis. There are many ways to get the attention of people on social networks. Emojis is one of them, and it works pretty well. When we include emojis to the title of our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. posts, the chances are that post will get more attraction. Fortunately, FS Poster supports emojis, and it's automated as well as very easy to share them along with your posts. If you want to share emojis to social media, simply add them to the custom messages. The plugin does the rest for you automatically. Supports WordPress Multisite feature and translation. WordPress Multisite is a feature that allows you to create and run multiple WordPress websites with a single installation of WordPress. The plugin supports WordPress Multisite features. Network admin installs the plugin once, and the plugin becomes available on all subsites. You can also translate the plugin to your own language using any translation plugins. Conclusion. Social networks are powerful sources to get people to your website. From our perspective, FS Poster is the way to go because it's one of the best auto-poster WordPress plugins for your website. The plugin is available for purchase from the Code Canyon online marketplace. This is one of the most popular places to buy a WordPress plugin, so you don't have to worry about online security when shopping there. FS Poster is also very easy to use. Thanks to this, whether you're new using WordPress or an expert, you'll find it relatively easy to install. The plugin has a demo website where you can try the plugin for free. Please let us know in the comments how you share your posts on a social network and how you'd like to make it automated.